Maria Bartiromo, otherwise known as the Money Honey, has been at CNBC for 20 years. She's now leaving. Now, in the past, I've told you she is the single worst anchor on television. She's actually worse than anyone on Fox. Well, since I've said that, she's decided, well, you know what? Why don't I leave CNBC and just make it official and join Fox? And that's what she's announcing now. She'll be going to Fox Business. Now, Fox Business has had trouble getting more than 13 viewers. So they're hoping that if she does the coverage during the market hours, as she did for CNBC for so long, that they will attract viewers that way. Now, I don't know how that's going to play out for them. I don't really care because, I mean, CNBC and Fox Business, I can't think of two more loathsome channels who are pro the rich rigging the rules in their favor, pro Wall Street robbing us blind, pro crony capitalism. They're the worst of the worst. So, okay, she got traded from Beelzebub to Lucifer. You know, 6 in one hand, half a dozen in the other. Now, if you're not convinced of that and you want to get a sense of Maria Bartiromo and how she deals with Democrats and how she'll do on Fox News, well, great. We just have one representative interview for you, but we've covered dozens of these throughout her career. This is her interviewing Senator Ben Cardin. Now, does she challenge the Republican position? Not so much in this clip. She seems to not really quite believe in the Democratic position, but don't make the mistake of thinking she's just being a tough journalist. She never does this to Republicans. Never. We've seen it. She certainly doesn't do it to CEOs. And by the way, you'll notice in the middle of her questioning, her defense of the rich as well. Just she couldn't help herself. Watch.
What kind of spending cuts are you planning to say yes to? What would you agree to? What are you going to give on, Senator, to get this done?
Well, we want a balanced approach. We've already done.
You want a balanced approach.
No, but we've already
Everybody's saying that over and over again.
Okay.
But why don't you explain to our audience what that means, sir?
Well, first, we've already agreed to $1 trillion of domestic spending cuts. That's already been done. Secondly,
That's done.
we need
We're talking about the here and now, not what's done. But you know what it is? Every day, you and your side, you come out and say that the other side is not a balanced approach. And then they come out, the Republicans come out, and they're saying that the Dems plan is not a balanced approach. Are you guys just incompetent or what? I mean, if you can't do this, if you can't do what the American people pay you to do, why don't you just step aside and put somebody in there that actually can get a deal done?
We are prepared. We were prepared for a $4 trillion deal. We're prepared to move forward, but you can't do it by yourself. So then how come you're not moving forward? Then what's the problem? How come you? Because the American people are so tired of them, and they are really tired of the lawmakers thinking that the American people are stupid. You can't keep coming on the show every day saying the same thing. It's not a balanced approach. You can get $1.2 trillion by changing the tax code. That means eliminating loopholes. Are you prepared to vote to eliminate the loophole of charitable deductions? Are you prepared to put that on the table? No.
No. Are you prepared to put on the table the mortgage deduction? Will you put on the table the mortgage deduction? Yes or no?
I am not going to make a decision in the next couple of days.
Are you prepared to take away the carried interest loophole? Are you prepared to take away the carried interest loophole? Yes or no?
Are you interested in me responding?
Because you're talking about $1.2 trillion in revenue,
but all you said is no.
You're not prepared to put anything on the table. People are not stupid. It's all you want to do. That's it. It's your way or the highway. Raise the rates on the rich. No other way. Your way or the highway.
Senator,
that's it. That's where we are.
Next time,
Senator,
next time, let me answer the questions. It'd be very nice.
How dare you? You want to raise rates on the rich? You want to raise rates on the rich? No, they're my friends. Don't do that. I love them. Okay, listen. Man, I would have regulated on her ass. He let her get away with far too much. You say you have a balanced approach, and the Republicans say they have a balanced approach. How am I supposed to know? You're supposed to do your fucking homework. Okay? And you're not supposed to say, oh, well, you both say it, so it must not be true. You're supposed to figure out what is a balanced approach. Does one side say, hey, look, let's take from taxes and let's take from spending? Yes, one side does say that. Another side says, no. No raising taxes on the rich ever. No balance at all. I just want to take it from the poor, the middle class. I want to take it from spending cuts. Now, of course, that's the side she's on. And now she's going to make it official by moving over to Fox. So please spare me all your BS about how you stand for the American people. No, you stand for the people on Wall Street. And you stand for the powerful, the rich, the 1%, the people who are already robbing us blind by the corrupt government that they have bought. So yes, by all means, move on over to Fox, exactly where you belong. The single worst anchor in television.